So I should suck the McCree, and then I should totally smash McCree with double ball. Do you do it, Sty? You do. So he's dead. Right, now he is dead. That is it. This is like this is why Sigma is completely ridiculous. That I've ulted them there. I've hit McCree with double ball, so he will now be dead. He cannot survive unless he gets bubbled. I don't think yeah, no, he has to be bubbled. So he's dead. He's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the channel. And today, we're going to talk about this lad. We're going to talk about Sigma. Is Sigma OP? Is he weak? Is he powerful? Is he strong? Is he bad? Is he terrible? Well, yeah, pro tip, he's not. He's actually really good. If you're after a tank that can get gold damage pretty reliably, yeah, this is your man. This is crazy. I mean, you think of a Reinhardt, he's not going to get gold damage, is he? Unless it's very specific circumstances. And what's he got for that? Well, he's got an extra 500 hit points on his barrier. But the thing with this guy, he can rush forward, and he can use no, not accretion. Accretion's his rock. He can use Kinetic Grasp to just eat damage. So he is just crazed. He's absolutely, say it after me, absolutely crazed. All right, in this video, what we're going to do is take a look at me playing Sigma. And I'm just going to... Oh, that was beautifully. I'm just going to go over what I'm trying to do, like what my methodology is with the hero. I am working on a guide for the hero, but I thought this video kind of takes a little bit of precedence because this shows you it in just in a standard game and how kind of powerful it is. And also, I just wanted to have a bit of a discussion with the hero while we've got some relevant footage playing in the background because, honestly, this hero is just incredible. So, one of the key concepts with this hero is making sure your barrier is up. And if any eagle-eyed viewers out there, you would have noticed, if I just pause this for a second, you would have noticed that I let my barrier get destroyed. This is a massive no-no with Sigma. I think I threw it out with like 25 hit points on, then it got destroyed. Yeah, not the best plan. I kind of don't want my barrier to get destroyed because it'll take longer for it to regenerate if it gets destroyed. If you bring it back while it's taking damage, it will start regenerating. So if you watch this when I bring it back, so I've still got it deployed. I'm getting massive, like insane value there. It actually got destroyed again, I think, my barrier. Yeah, so I was... The thing got destroyed, or maybe I brought it back, I don't know. But one other thing I was doing there is playing the angles, and that's what this hero is just incredible for. It does so much splash damage, it's crazy. Overwatch is generally a game where the enemy team are together as they move forward. Like, I mean, look at the enemy here, right? They're going to move forward through this choke. It means I can spam my balls all over their face, all over their head, all over the... Well, this sounds really wrong. I can just slap them with my balls, right, over and over again, and it does loads and loads of damage. Now, it's not enough to just delete somebody from existence, but what it does do is cause enough damage that maybe your DPS get a cheeky shot off, maybe a fire strike comes through from your Reinhardt or something, and it just kills people. It is so frustrating, especially like in this example here, we've got a Moira. If our Moira throws a damage orb through and I'm bouncing my balls off them, it probably will kill one of the squishies. It's so annoying. Okay, so one thing which is happening here as well is I'm 87% now of my ultimate. When we get to the ultimate, there's something really key I want you guys to understand about this. It actually features quite heavily in the guide I'm working on. I'm not too sure whether I use it great in this video. Off memory, I don't think I do, but we'll get onto that in a second. The other point I wanted to make just right now is it can charge up pretty quick if you're getting a lot of that splash damage. And remember, this is a world where we've got a global ultimate nerf as well by 12%. Which doesn't really seem to affect Sigma all that much if you can keep spamming into them. So here, you know, we're pushing forward. Nice bit of accretion there. Now, not accretion. I'm always going to get confused with it. That's Kinetic Grasp. Accretion is the rock. We're just going to call it rock from now on. That's what it's going to be called. So Kinetic Grasp, there's a nice little bit of interplay with this and the barrier. So you would push your barrier forward. If your barrier takes a lot of damage and you need to bring it back, because remember, you don't want the barrier to get destroyed, you would then recall the barrier, go forward with your body, so you effectively body block with your Kinetic Grasp absorbing damage. And this is why this hero makes Reinhardt a joke, right? I'm just going to say it. I love Reinhardt, but this hero makes Rein an absolute joke of comedy, epic proportion value. It's because you have got a 1500 HP barrier that you can recall, which is fine. Reinhardt can do the same thing. If you think about it, you can drop it down, bring it back up. That's cool. The key thing here, though, is you have got an ability, which is Defense Matrix, which gives you shields, which you can rush forward with, absorbing all damage apart from beam damage or another rock. You literally cannot stop the rock. The rock, you can't stop. The rock can't stop the rock. I can't, that's ultra cheesy. No, what the hell are you doing, Sly? Anyway, you can't stop the rock. The rock will just smash you in the face. Beam damage you can't stop, but everything else you can. It's just incredible. And of course, while you're rushing forward with that, your shield's recharge, then you can redeploy it. It's insanely effective. It's crazy. This, though, is what I want to explain. And I don't think I'm going to show... let's just watch this, because I don't think I do it. No, actually, I was caught in there, Sigma. Okay, but I am going to make this point here in this video, because I think this is critical. If you get somebody in your ultimate, so if you hit them with Gravitic Flux and they go up into the air, if it's anybody apart from a tank, right, if it's an Ana, if it's any of the DPS with the exception of Mei and Bastion, you want to wait until they go to the top of Gravitic Flux, so it sucks them up into the air. You throw double ball at them. It'll hit them. It won't kill them, but the moment they hit the ground, they will die. This will kill all of the DPS. It will kill essentially all of the supports. It is ridiculous. It means you can just guarantee kills every single time you engage. That is OP, and that is going to get changed. There is no doubt in my mind that will absolutely get changed, because it's just way too easy to kill people every single time you ult. Within reason. Obviously, I didn't kill anybody which kind of makes my point sound stupid. But yeah, I was ulted. I ulted back as kind of a defensive reaction. It wasn't a great use of the ultimate there. But like, I had a recent game on Iconvolt, which comes to my mind, and it's just so powerful. Like Ana, like they literally can't escape it. You can just get Ana and kill her every single time. Get Zen, kill him every single time. Unless the enemy use something to stop you, like, you know, maybe they bubble or whatever. So I guess there is ways of playing around, but I just feel like it is a bit of incredible value. So yeah, I mean, we've still got control of the point. The enemy team are kind of all over the place here. I did actually take a lot of damage there, and I was actually able to disengage with Kinetic Grasp, which is really strong. I mean, see how many shields that gave me there? That's actually, it's really good. It's such a good ability, that is. It's just insane. I mean, I think, like, I know it's a little bit early days. Hello, chat. It's early days at the moment, but what actually is that chat? That chat is like general, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's general, because they're not in this game. Whatever, let's hide chat. So, yeah, you've got this hero who, admittedly, I'm showing you... Well, this is another thing. I'm showing you on a map where he's strong. He is actually strong on this point, because you can bounce your balls off all of the geometry to circumnavigate enemy barriers, to just hit people as they're around corners. But you can basically play this hero on literally every map. And it's funny, because some of the initial impressions we had were, you couldn't play him on Iconvolt, right? Because he's just going to die. Because he's going to be out in the open, and his barrier is going to be no good. But in reality, he's so survivable himself, because he's got Kinetic Grasp, and he can keep bringing his barrier back in. But one of the things as well is this idea of barrier pulse. Again, I know I keep referencing this guide video, which I've not actually put live on the channel yet, because I'm still working on it, but there's a section in that which is the pulsing of the barrier, where you sort of push the barrier forward, drop it, push it forward, drop it, push it forward, drop it, in between damage coming in. It's just so powerful. Of course, you can throw it into like a Pharah's face if she's ulting, throw it into I think actually I'd do it to a McCree on this map, so we might get to see that actually. So yeah, we're just going to go straight to point here, use it for a bit of defense. Now, obviously with this hero, you want to fight people where you can just spam your balls into them, right? And that's what I'm trying to do here. So what I'm going to do here is slow this down just to go through what I'm doing here. So barrier's down. Look at how much damage I'm doing here. Just throw my orbs in. I notice Lucio's low, but I kill him because the splash damage blows up off the shield. So I did notice he was low. You could see I sort of aimed at him a little bit, but it wasn't precise enough maybe to get the kill, but the splash damage gives you the kill. We've got a Reaper in our face here. We'll just walk up to Reaper. Like, Reaper, we suspected would be extremely strong in the meta, like a Reaper main meta, but that was not taking Sigma into consideration. Sigma is actually really good against Reaper, because Sigma just walks up to him and he's like, no, you're not doing anything. So yeah, you can see how we took control of the point here, and now all I'm thinking is, rock there, Sigma. We'll just bash him up a bit. He's never getting out of this, whatever. We'll kill him. I've only got 970 hit points on my barrier, so I do need to recharge that. But here, this is exactly where I want to be, because all I can do, to my heart's content, is spam balls, spam rocks, just spam. I mean, okay, not a great barrier placement there. Shouldn't have really left myself open there to get hit. But look at this. It's just it's so ridiculous. The value of this hero. I mean, think of a Reinhardt. And Reinhardt is I mean, Orisa's got a ranged weapon. So fair enough. And Orisa, I guess she's Orisa. So that's like a really poor way of just going, let's ignore Orisa for this. But Reinhardt is the one that would be where I am right now with his barrier. The only thing Reinhardt would be doing is a cheeky fire strike and sitting there with his barrier. I've got my barrier out. I'm throwing in a metric ton of damage into the enemy team, and I've got a stun, and I've got a personal defense matrix, and I've got an amazing ultimate. It's just incredible. I mean, you can argue as well, this is just one of those things because, well, as the game gets older, new heroes are undoubtedly going to get more complex. They're going to have more fancy abilities because, well, Blizzard want to make a game that you want to play, right? I mean, look at this. It's crazy. I mean, okay, a lot of value there off the Moira there with the beam. Actually, really well played by Moira. But yeah, it's just so ridiculous. Like you can control areas. You can see I'm probably just laughing to myself right now, spamming my balls around like, what is going on? What is going on? Look, the enemy team have got to push through this choke here. How are they going to get through this choke? Right? They're just getting spammed with everything. I've got my ulti ready. Do I use my ulti? All right, let's slow this down. Let's see if I do exactly what I've explained to you guys in the other round. I should do, and I should do it to the McCree. So I should suck the McCree, and then I should totally smash McCree with double ball. Do you do it, Sty? You do. So he's dead. Right now, he is dead. That is it. This is like this is why Sigma is completely ridiculous. That I've ulted them there. I've hit McCree with double ball, so he will now be dead. He cannot survive unless he gets bubbled. I don't think. Yeah, no, he has to be bubbled. So he's dead. He's gone. That is a guaranteed kill every single time you engage with the ultimate, and that is just for a tank. I'm sorry. That's mad. That is actually mad. Like I know. Like I don't want to be moaning about heroes. Like, oh my god, these heroes are so OP and whatever. Sigma's brand new. Like there will be changes to Sigma. Maybe there'll be changes to other heroes that I don't know change the way Sigma plays. But one worrying sign is always if you get a lot of value from a hero. Almost the moment you start playing him. It's like, yep. The other one that did this was Brig. Yeah, like so here. Yeah, good lad, Sty. I was like, oh my god, do I bury him? I totally did. So it's just crazy. I think I've kind of explained, you know, the power level of this hero. Really powerful. The other thing which could happen is we go into a double barrier meta because of Sig. So we see Sig and Orisa or Sig and Reinhardt actually can work quite well together. Sig and Hog, yeah, it's still fine. The one fact remains in Overwatch. You need a barrier tank. If you don't have a barrier tank, you will lose the game, most likely, because you just won't be able to absorb damage, and that's just going to be, well, it's going to be bad. All right, let's just skip back while I just do a little recap here. So, yeah, I think hopefully that's been quite insightful, especially if you guys are trying to look at maybe playing Sigma, or if you're maybe worried about, is he OP, what's going on, maybe looking for a few odd tips here and there. Yeah, I think he's fun to play. I know he's really, really fun to play. Compared to the other main tanks, he kind of makes them, well, to me, makes them feel a little bit lethargic. They feel a little bit, you're not doing stuff all the time. With Sigma, you're always doing stuff, and that's really cool. Guys, I've been Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. This has been a bit of a detailed chat about Sigma, his current power level, and yeah, I'm really enjoying playing him. And guys, let me know what you think about roll queue as well in the comments below. I'd love to see that. We are working on some stuff on roll queue as well, because roll queue is interesting. Let's leave it at that. All right, guys, catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.